Hey, it's Jiffy with Pixorium. You still stuck at home? How are you faring? At least here in Atlanta, it's springtime, so the weather's nice and there are flowers and the trees are blooming and I can get out and walk, which is really good for my mental health. The only downside is it's so hard not to rub my eyes and my nose because of all the pollen. Have you busted out those old family photos and started sorting? If you haven't, please do, and go back to last week's video to get started, and then you can watch this one, because in this one I'm going to give you some tips for sorting and some tools you might need that'll make it easier for you. Okay, now, here's some good sorting tools and rules for you. Number one, get a big flat surface, okay? Good for this are unused beds, especially in an unused bedroom, dining room table, maybe a ping pong table, maybe an expanse of floor that is neither being walked on or damp. Those are great places to spread out your photos for your sorting. Now, I understand that this might not be realistic because you've got people at home who aren't normally at home. So if it isn't realistic for you to spread them out and leave them out, then plan to spread them out, sort, and then gather them up and put them away and put them back out again. But regardless, a big flat surface, and it's nice if you're going to be standing to have like a table that's a good height, but we do the best we can. Okay, no liquids anywhere near your sorting area, okay? So your water, your tea, your coffee needs to be on the other side of the room, someplace where you won't inadvertently knock it over, because liquid and photos do not mix at all. A big trash can for throwing away those throwaways. And for those of you who are anxious about throwing away these photographs or are doubting that you've done the right thing, get a trash can with a lid. It follows the out of sight, out of mind principle, and it really does work. Okay, you also want, for your keepers, big zip top bags. Now these are bigger than gallon bags, and you can get them. I order mine online. You can do that, or you can find them at places like Target or at the grocery store. But you want bigger than gallon size because they will fit your 8x10s, and if you have some keepers that are 11x14s, you can put them in here as well. Post-it type notes with that releasable sticky on the back are great for making notes on the back. Look, I did already. On the back of your print. So as you're sorting, if you've got questions, who is this? Where was this taken? When do I think this was taken? Or here's who this person is, this is the date, whatever information, put it on the back of the Post-it and put it in the zip top bag. And when you're ready to do some organizing, those notes will be there. No paper clips allowed or rubber bands. If you are sorting photos into smaller groups, or if you have a group of smaller photos, use a smaller zip top or even another large zip top to put them into, and then put these guys in your big keepers zip top bag, okay? Please don't use any paper clips or rubber bands. They stress the print and they can rub off the image area. Bad plan. Gloves. Okay, these are archival sorting gloves. Use them if you have them. If you don't, you probably don't, you may have these. In which case, Either works well. But I want you to use them particularly for your old photographs. It's really important not to get any dirt or oils from your hands onto the photograph, especially the image area. And when you're holding old prints, or any prints for that matter, hold them by the side. You don't want to touch the image area at all. All right? Now, those are my tools for your keepers. Giveaways. I'm going to talk about giveaways for a minute. Give yourself an ambitious deadline for sending off your giveaways, okay? Giveaways tend to become the pile of, oh, I don't know what to do with this. So an ambitious deadline will mean that if you haven't sent them away in a week or 10 days, you know what they really are? They're really throwaways. So throw them away. I don't want you to have a big pile of giveaways. Because the whole point of this sorting is to discover your keepers, the ones you would be devastated to lose. All of these other photographs are just getting in the way. The keepers are the ones that you're going to save and share. The rest of these you don't need. And they're just stymieing you. So get rid of them, okay? Does that work? Helpful? I've got lots of suggestions and ideas for saving and sharing your family photos and stories. So I hope you'll join our community. Subscribe to the Pixorium YouTube channel. Took me a minute. YouTube channel. Visit the Pixorium website, pixorium.com. And let's make the most of this unsettling and difficult situation by saving and sharing the photos of those we love with those we love. You take good care. I'll see you next week. And take the load off.